Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't care. I don't care.
What's good?
I don't care.
Clan, this is Jonathan featured. I am featured in this, and we have move your head a little bit.
I don't care. It was a Rasengan. I don't care.
We don't care as Rasengan. That's his new tag name. That's his new tag name, ladies and gentlemen. And the man we have laughing right here is your host and in charge and leader of this clan. Unless he stop laughing and crying, he'll tell
It
you.
is just truly Master Real Sakurai. I love these two. I just want y'all to know. Y'all gonna be in this for permanently for Power Rising Power Zaki. This is so cool.
Or whatever reaction you have, we'll be there.
Oh my god. Anyway, this is part 2 of Power Rangers Ninja Storm. I hope hopefully you guys like part 1 and the intake of what we did and all that. This is actually pretty short compared to the first one.
Before you start part 2.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alright, let's start part 2.
That's a perfect transition.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Make sure you edit that shit. That shit was amazing. And then put the intro in.
This is about where I talk about the team-up episode, but sadly, as I said, there is no team-up for this season. And there were plenty of good story opportunities for it, too.
Yeah, it was.
Jinrax and Toxica still being around opened up plenty of potential for follow-up. Still, I suppose with Disney watching the budget more and the entire change in continent where filming was taking place, it would have probably been difficult to get them all together again, even if there weren't union issues on top of everything.
This is a hypothetical question, right? Disney is low on budget. They did not take into account merchandise.
No, they didn't. At that time, they didn't.
Like, wasn't this stuff like being sold by millions?
It was selling like hotcakes. People loved the fuck out of Ninja Storm. Obviously, by the way it's been requested, it was requested. People love Ninja Storm.
How could they not have a I don't know.
How can they not use the money from the revenue that they were getting from the toys? I have no fucking idea. Because back then, Bandai didn't even I don't think Bandai was doing the toys. I think it was Mattel that was doing the toys.
Mattel.
It was Mattel doing the toys.
It was it had to be Saban or something.
No, Saban was sponsoring.
Saban was sponsoring it. Saban had the name, the Power Ranger name still. But I'm talking about you talking about the merchandising. That was Mattel.
No, Saban. It had to be.
Saban did the production of the series. Mattel did the toy manufacturing.
Okay, all right. I follow. All right, I got you.
Yeah. They had the whole deal with Mattel with their merchandising and whatnot. That's where that came from.
You're still looking it up. Let's continue.
Anyway, with Cam's new duties as a ranger, he creates a holographic construct of himself to work at Ninja Ops. For some reason, Cam programmed him to be completely obnoxious. Oh yeah, and speaking of obnoxious, in a filler episode, Chubo gets restored because there wasn't enough comic relief villainy aboard Lothor's ship. Shane gets his battleizer in a very unique way this season. Instead of it basically being a one-episode introduced at the last minute kind of deal, Shane assists an alien woman named Skyla in a two-parter called Shane's Karma. The woman's species passes on their life force to another being when they start to die, and she's chosen Shane. Her power manifests in a very simple armored form that allows Shane to be quicker and stronger, probably the most streamlined and best-looking battleizer so far, though it does have a flight mode that adds wings. In the same episode, Lothor hires a bounty hunter named Dexicus to join up as one of his generals. Oh yeah, and at the end of another two-parter, Cam unlocks the Ancient Ninja electric guitar. I am not kidding. Who knew ancient ninjas were fans of wild stallions? Excellent! With it, they unlock the Mammoth Zord, which is kind of the Titanus for this season. The two-parter adds yet another general to the mix, an ancient warlord named Shimatsu and a robotic general named Motodrone. And of course, near the end of the series, we get the Hurricane Megazord, mixing all three Megazords together, and I do have to say, it's cool to finally see all six in the same cockpit, since all season they've been in separate cockpits, even when in Megazord form. And just to add to the coolness, the Hurricane Megazord's final attack is a big tornado. The season starts drawing to a close with the two-parter General Deception. After a prolonged battle with the Rangers, Zergain is killed by Vexicus as part of a plan to usurp Lothor's armies. A surprising plot development occurs in A Gem of a Day, the episode right afterwards. The Sensei decides it's time to finally rescue the captured ninjas and bolster their forces to fight proactively against Lothor. Hunter kept part of the crystal that was going to be used against the Sensei, hoping to use it to contact his parents, but he gives the fragments to Cam so he can use them to get to Lothor's ship. Cam takes a new Zord, the Dragon Force vehicle, up to Lothor's ship. Cam makes it to the students, but Lothor intercepts him with a squad of Kelzacks and can't reach them. Vexicus destroys Motodrone before he can alert Lothor of Vexicus' plans against him. Meanwhile, Lothor's nieces destroy Shimatsu when he insults them and reveal that they are working with Vexicus. Farewell, Shimatsu and Motodrone, you were hardly worth mentioning. The season comes to a close and the two-parter Storm Before the Calm. However, in a double switch, it turns out the nieces are really working for Lothor, who has known all along his generals would be destroyed thanks to the Scroll of Destiny, which has revealed everything that has happened up to this point, save for the missing end of the scroll. Lothor's nieces disable the Samurai Star Megazord while the Thunder Rangers destroy Vexicus, but at the cost of their Zords. Lothor infects Cybercam with a virus that allows him to access Ninja Ops.
You dream, Lothor. Perhaps. But is it so wrong to dream of a world where the ultimate evil rules over all those who inhabit it? Where I, Elsa, command an army of thousands, and all those who live in my shadow must bow down to my greatness. Is that so wrong?
The nieces proceed to wreck Ninja Ops while Cam and the Sensei fight Lothor. It's a pretty impressive fight and surprisingly fast-paced considering Lothor's costume has to be a little bulky. With Ninja Ops destroyed, Lothor blasts the Sensei away and kidnaps Cam, ending part 1. The Sensei is restored to his human form because, and he explains that Lothor plans to open an ancient evil portal with Cam's powers, allowing an army of evil forces to sweep over the earth. Lothor turns on his nieces, thinking their newfound evil means they'll betray him later. Blake and Hunter head out in the Dragon Force vehicle, the Lothor ship, to once again try to free the ninjas. Back at the remains of Ninja Ops, the three lament their situation.
You guys ever think if we hadn't been late to class that day, we wouldn't even be Power Rangers?
You were always meant to be Rangers.
And then there's this
What do
bullshit.
you mean? This is the last entry on the Scroll of Destiny.
It's us. No way.
As you can see, you were late precisely so that you would be the ones to become Power Rangers.
And you knew this all along?
Why did you show us the Zord? Would you have believed me had you not learned the truth for yourself? I have never doubted the Scroll's prophecy, and neither should you.
So what happens next?
This is the end of the Scroll. It does not say who will be victorious. Only that you must be there to face Lothar at the abyss of evil.
That's where we'll be.
While Lothor heads out in a new Zord to finish opening the portal, Blake and Hunter head through Lothor's ship for Cam and the ninjas. To make matters worse, Lothor has set his ship to self-destruct. Cam says they have to rescue the nieces since they're family to him. Yeah, who was their parent exactly? The ninjas knew.
That's what I hold on. Hey, Jonathan, we gotta talk about this again.
I know.
Who were their parents? If that, wait a minute.
Well, since he was technically banished, it would have probably been some alien woman.
Time out. No.
But
come
he's
on.
the uncle.
That-
He's their
that- that-
uncle.
that-
The two daughters, the two girls, that's their uncle still.
Lothar was the uncle, right?
Yeah, Lothor's the uncle. Who were their parents?
Probably whoever.
Because Lothar and Green Ranger are brothers.
Yeah. No.
No.
Lothar
And
and Green
Sensei.
Ranger Sensei
Oh, wow.
were
They
brothers.
were brothers.
Okay.
Was there
The
a third brother?
Sensei had Cam.
With
Right.
the Green Ranger's mom,
Right.
which was the future.
And so, dang.
So yeah, where did those two come from? My thing is probably. Were they banned? They were probably banished as well.
No, yeah, he was banished.
No, he was banished, but what? Maybe those two were banished as well.
How? They
No,
didn't do nothing.
But they evil, so they had to, something had to happen.
Or how about this? Lothar kidnapped them at a young age.
And brainwashed them?
if you're a young age, like a kid or a baby, you could. The person raising you is the one you follow.
Lothor's nieces. The two that Lothor's nieces.
Yeah.
Right. So
they said they banished him.
And
they never said he couldn't come back.
So the sensei of them all is the sensei is the father of the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
And the sensei of all the ninjas.
Yeah.
That captured
Lothor.
Yeah.
Lothor shit. Yeah.
And Lothor's nieces. Damn. Who the fuck are they?
That's the only thing I can say. That he kidnapped him at some point.
I wouldn't even say kidnap him. Either they probably just been mischievous, and he was just like, join me or something like that.
That's just it. They never talked about them in the beginning.
They never talked about them.
They must have been gone while he was gone.
Yeah, they come from somewhere.
They were his nieces. That's the nieces and their cousins. So that means at some point they were born at some school. Probably a third or fourth brother. Had them at another school because there are schools all over the world.
So Lothor is the sensei, the son, and Lothor. So Lothor has no relation to the sensei.
He does. They're brothers. No.
The sensei and
Lothor
were brothers.
The sensei and Lothor were brothers.
The sensei, which is the father of
Cam is the nephew of Lothor and of Lothor. So are the two girls.
Wait. Oh shit.
Because he called them nieces during the whole show.
Lothor's nieces and nephew are the two girls and Cam.
Right. And Lothor is the brother of the sensei.
Yes.
How are you having so hard of a time following this?
Well, here's the thing about this. The only thing we're trying to get is...
And I keep trying to tell y'all, there's ninja schools all over the place. But
that's what I'm saying. They can't just say that because they never established that shit. They never established that shit.
I know they can't
unless
be
they're
ninjas,
like...
but let me finish, please.
Good.
If the possibility that Lothor kidnapped him because he was banished, that doesn't mean he can't come the fuck back.
From the way they describe it, the past sensei before Cam's father became sensei literally said that he was sent to a place where he could do no harm than anybody else. So he was trapped in that dimension and whatnot. And he could not go back down there until his nieces developed a device to help him teleport. He couldn't literally come back down to Earth. So they had to.
What was Lothor sent?
They had to have literally.
In the past, when Cam's father was young.
They had to have literally by their own.
Lothor was sent back to the past.
No, Lothor was sent somewhere else.
He was banished.
He was banished. He was sent somewhere in a spherical thing, like you said, the Rasengan. Got Rasengan into some type of pocket dimension where he could not leave.
How about this?
Nor do anything.
The factor still stands. Cross out the kidnapping, and let's go back to what you said. They were mischief. So, like I said, you said that. Sorry, he said it. They were mischief. So what if? Yeah, they develop a device for their uncle to escape. What if they wanted to join their uncle, but they weren't in the school of Wind?
Yeah, they weren't.
They said, and I quote in the first part, there are thousands of schools training ninjas.
The girl said that? Or
no. The sensei said that.
Yes.
But the crazy thing about it is they didn't have any ninja training. The daughters didn't have any ninja training.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Since they're mischievous.
Well, not the daughters, the nieces.
The nieces. That's what I'm trying to say. They didn't have training. They're mischievous. What if they were banned from training?
Okay. I can see that.
If they were banned from training and they didn't like how they were treated, and they heard about their
because they obviously they'll do what they want when they
that makes the most sense.
And if they like what if they were all like, I don't know, Valley Girls or something like that?
They sound like Valley Girls.
Yeah, they wanted those shopping and all that, and their master, who was probably their father, and probably related somehow to Cam's tree, decided to ban them from training.
Their parents have to. They can't.
But that begs the question. If they got banned, banished to some other pocket dimension.
Well, no, not that banished to it.
Their parents might be dead.
That's too much. That's too much.
Okay, well, grounded and whatnot.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was saying
think-
that they were banned from practicing from ninjas.
So that begs even a question.
And they were mad about that.
Nobody could go and see Lothar. How the fuck did they even figure out where the fuck he was?
Well, they probably think about it.
Dark magic.
Like you said, they made a device for him to teleport. What if they heard stories about the dude?
Right. That makes the most sense.
And times people
They
tell
had-
stories
they had
about
to know
people who are
something.
evil.
They had to have some kind of magical training because but when they probably knew beforehand because before he got banished, he said he was practicing dark magic, right?
He did say that.
He said that.
He did.
So they had to know before,
They probably
before he
were.
got
They
banished.
probably were
And then
practicing
when
dark
he got
magic
news he was
before
banished,
that.
they practiced more and got him out. It had something like that.
And they made a teleporter.
And so for the parents, they got to they're either dead or
They're just not talked about in the serve.
Yeah,
That's
most
all it
likely.
is.
Pretty much. So, like I said, they're two kids from a different school that was probably banned from practicing.
or they just
gave up.
Or like you were saying, they were just mischievous.
Yeah,
and
they were just
their parents
mischievous,
caught them using but practicing dark magic. They didn't like it, so they sent them somewhere.
And then they figured out.
They figured out about their uncle
Yeah.
and whatnot. Well, that was the easiest explanation we could come up with,
And
other
yeah,
than the fact that the
somehow
series
we had
never
this-
talked about it.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
That's just off the dome.
And since they're Cam's cousins,
Wait a minute.
I think somehow,
Google
some
this
way,
shit.
they have some relationship, either the mother or father, to Cam's tree. Because technically, they never talked about how many children were related, and some people don't really have to be related. by blood.
Well, for all we know is that the sensei only had one son. And that was it.
Yeah, the sensei had one son.
I only had one, and the mother died.
Yeah, that's what we know.
All right.
Students are freed, and all the Rangers beat a hasty retreat thanks to Cam's teleport as Lothor's ship blows up. The other Rangers manage to destroy Lothor's Zord at the cost of their own Megazord, the release of power allowing the portal to open and release dozens of formerly dead monsters. The three fight valiantly until the arrival of the Thunder Rangers and a squad of Ninja Academy students. It's an all-out battle royale as
They did have training. All right, so look.
Wait, they did?
To me, they had training after the show was
So
over.
Mara is one of Lothor's nieces
Yes.
by marriage and is a sister of Capri. Like her sister, she was very ditzy and fashion conscious. Whatever.
Valid.
She was a decent fighter as her powers of teleportation, energy projection, combat techniques, shielding, flight, cloth and transformation, and weapon hand extension. Right?
Fuck!
Mara
And they act like
constantly.
this during the whole show? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Hold up.
Mara constantly annoyed her uncle, often failing him. Mara and Capri constantly tried to prove to their uncle that they were evil enough to be in his army, and frequently showed up each other and other generals to show, her only be blah blah blah, one giant robot, blah blah blah. So basically, they already knew, and they were just trying to get to notice him. When he got banned, or something, he was like, "We're gonna get him out," and that's how. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so they have training.
Oh, and
That
then
explains how they got him out. Because
like most of the Mariah had to go like in one version.
if they get teleported, shit.
I didn't know that. Like, what? Huh?
Deeply and blah blah.
All I know is when they, at the end of the show, they probably continue their training.
Yeah,
Damn.
he was gracious enough to let them just
Back into the wind.
back into the wind
So
school.
maybe they do. Well, and then she becomes the Pink Ranger.
That's Japanese.
Yeah, we know about that. Let's
they
go.
have to send all the monsters back into the portal. Lothor destroys Shane's Battleizer and takes on all 5 Rangers at once, easily sweeping through them. With Cam's Samurai Morpher, Lothor absorbs all their powers, but the Rangers fight on anyway.
I have your Ranger powers.
Yeah, that was shitty.
You are at my mercy once and for all. We won't let you win. What can you do to me without your powers? We made up the Power Rangers, but we still have power.
Again with this.
Sit down.
But that was the most craziest thing. That was the shittiest thing of all. Cause that just pointed out that they could have been did that. Like.
Yeah, but that's more like sealing. They didn't destroy him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could have resealed him.
Into what?
Back into the earth like they just did.
He didn't go into the earth for the first time.
I know. I'm saying you see what they just did, right?
Yes.
They could have easily did that the first time.
Oh,
and just
so
ended
you
everything.
gotta say,
right?
hey, let's make a giant portal of evil and like release all the monsters we destroyed every episode, and then seal him in it.
I'm just saying they could.
If
that was the ending conclusion, so how they defeated Lothor, they could have did that at like episode 10. When they first, well, no, not episode 10.
And you know what the funny thing is?
When
it's called development. Character development.
That's bullshit. Because they took away. No.
Yeah, but they had faith in themselves.
So Lothor is married. No, the nieces are by marriage, meaning somewhere in that bloodline, because it says it right here. It says alien clothing. Somewhere in that family has somebody with magical powers or an alien of some sort. Maybe.
So, yeah.
So Lothor fucked an alien magical being?
Well, by marriage.
By marriage.
These are Lothor's nieces by marriage. So
you're saying on the Cam's mother's side?
Probably.
Mother, father, whichever side.
We don't know which side, though.
Had kids by an alien.
Gross.
Not really, because if you look back at the episode when Shane got his battleizer, that was an alien.
That was an alien.
And she was fine as hell.
Who? What? Say it?
No, when Cam, not Cam. The Red Ranger got his battleizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was fine.
That was alien that passed on her life force to the next person.
She was beautiful.
So both of them were pretty good fighters too. They could do teleportation, energy shields. But not the Ditzier sister, Capri, she has more like elemental base. She has wind breath, ice breath, energy ball, mega beam, all that shit.
Wait. You just described to me. You just described to me a freaking Pokemon. What?
Okay. So the Ditzier one has more a variety of ability.
Hey yo.
The one who's always sick.
Alright, listen to this. Since she's related to Lothor by marriage, the fandom erupted in a long debate over this matter. The majority of fans have decided one of the sister's parents was the sibling to Miko, Cam's mother.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be.
That somehow turned bad and went with Luthor. Okay. Although this case would make no actual relationship, it could make sense due to the girl's unlikeness to Luthor. Another belief is Luthor was actually married once. Could have been. So...
How do you get married and you're banished in another pocket dimension?
You're asking the wrong question.
This could have happened before he was banished.
Right.
Because if you look at his age, he was a young adult.
Yeah, he was.
You can get freaky as a young adult.
Now wait.
He was in ninja school.
John, get out.
How? I'll be honest. You are in ninja school trying to learn how to be a ninja. You cannot tell me you did not sneak out to a village and got your freak on.
Hey, yo.
You cannot tell me that.
What the evil space ninjas?
Oh my god.
So what about Lothor? I'm just reading.
All right, hold on. Let's continue this.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead with that.
What happened?
Lothor's evil. He must have overloaded the abyss. Long as he had to implode on himself. So he's gone. Really gone. I believe so. Remember Ranger powers? They're gone too.
You have all earned the badge of honor. That is to graduate from the Wind Ninja Academy. I could not be more proud of you, of the sacrifices you have made for your school, and indeed, for your planet. The world is a better place today because of you.
start testing next week. The first race in a month.
You must be really psyched.
Yeah, it's great. So, you think you might want to come out and watch me sometime?
Yeah, I'm all over it.
I can't believe this. Sensei Amino just asked me to be the head teacher at the Thunder Ninja Academy.
That's great.
Right on, man. Hey, you guys ready to do this? Keep it moving. New students, check it over there. You're kidding.
Hello?
Yeah,
Emily, right?
And
Yeah,
funny
we
is the
really
one
have to
the
talk
same
about these
color that
outfits
you
because it
showed
makes
us.
my
No,
body a
she
little
did
shake.
pick on
Well, those
the
big hats.
orange.
So after they defeated Loso, they became they joined the ninja school.
It is a shame one cannot choose one's family.
I'm just glad I don't have to feed mine guinea pig food anymore.
Hey! Hold up!
You three? Ninjas, dude.
No one's his dude anymore.
Yes, I do.
No, they don't.
Dad, I don't think I have it in me to go through all this again.
Then perhaps we should leave their training to the 3 new teachers. A happy ending is nothing more than a new beginning. Besides, one should never break up a winning team.
No, they were the 3 people that they met while they were doing their normal lives.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, didn't they just fucking?
By the way, I want to say that those outfits look very.
If I had a robe like that, I would walk around in it all day.
Really?
I'm gonna find
But it's
something.
so bland.
It's not really
Shit, that's
bland.
dope.
It's more teacher material. Like, I am the
For
teacher.
his
you
crimes,
respect me.
he was expelled from the ninja camp, resigned rank, and banished from the earth. In his rage, he forsook his family, yada yada yada. He later takes 2 nieces. Oh. Luthor later took his 2 nieces, Mara and Capri, as apprentices at the urging of their parents. So their parents had to be evil now.
Oh, okay.
So they sent them to Luthor.
And since they know how to
He found them
teleport,
to be very annoying, but kept them around.
Right.
because
I was
their
going to
family
say,
also
how the
was-
fuck did that they know he was banished?
like I said,
How the fuck did they find him? If he's in a banished pocket dimension where
Oh,
no
and
one
then-
can
and
know
then,
where
I think
he
under
is.
this too, he killed Hunter's.
yeah, we know that.
They killed Hunter's parents. Yeah, killed Hunter Blake's parents. Yeah.
We all know that. We know that. That was at
But
the
yeah,
first part.
that was in the first part.
Yeah.
Were you not listening?
No, he wasn't.
No,
he
no,
wasn't.
I said we know because that's what I said.
Yo, he was not listening.
I just said we know this already. Luthor killed Hunter's parents. That's what I just said.
No, you said, yeah, you know. You said that.
Yeah, you know. Meaning we know, nigga.
No, you bet.
What
Why
the
that
fuck?
Oh shit.
Quick shit.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Shit. All right. Well, this is happening.
Goddamn. I'm fucking you doing.
Ninja Storm is very much akin to Lightspeed in that it's a very decent series, but a lot is holding it back. When it's good, it's really good, but when it's bad, it is painful. The stock music didn't help, but like the synthesizer music, it's something you got used to. And what really hurts this season, like Lightspeed, is the villains. Except where their villains were boring, this time the
Basically a long
villains
ponytail.
just suck. Lothar is a terrible villain. He's basically a male divatox. His plans are moronic, he's easily distracted, and he never inspires fear when you look at him, but laughter. It's okay to have a comedic villain as a sidekick, but this is a villain that's supposed to be trying to take over the world. Someone we have to seriously believe is a threat to the Rangers. However, his demeanor never makes me think of him as someone to be fearful of. He comes off more like a frustrated guy having to babysit his teenage nieces than a world conqueror. And would you get that stupid thing off your face? You look like a luchador who used the wrong material for his mask. Having a comedic main villain is okay sometimes, but when the main characters are supposed to be afraid of him, it just creates a weird paradox that makes him look completely incompetent. Think back to Lord Zed. He had his moments of humor, but his eye was always on the ball of conquest, and the humor was more derived from his rage and incompetence. A lot of the time, Lothar seems perfectly content without owning the planet. Really, why does he even want to conquer the world?
You don't want to take over the U.S., do you? No. You wouldn't know what to do with it. Don't shout at it.
For crying out loud, in one episode he gets upset that he doesn't get invited to an environmental conference. What the hell does he care about an environmental conference?
Yeah, what does
Even the news
care?
It only has representatives from its own city that's only concerned about the environment in its own city. And yes, I know originally in the script it was a peace conference, but that still doesn't make any sense. Not even in the final episode did I ever see Lothar as a threat to the world. You can claim his plan all along was based on the scroll, but if that was the case, why did he even care whenever he failed? Zergain would have made a much better main villain. He was serious-minded, always devoted to the job, and his plans were the ones that tended to come closer to success than any of the others.
Yeah, because Zergain, he wanted to conquer the planet. Lothar was just angry at his family for banishing him. He was just angry at that. He felt betrayed by his family. So why not just attack the ninja school?
You did some fuck shit.
But he wanted to do more than he wanted to conquer the world, like
if you
Carl
think
was
about
saying.
it, Lothar was mad at his family, but he was the one that caused it anyway. So why was he mad?
That's what I'm
mad at
saying.
himself for that.
Yeah, he was basically angry for no reason then.
I'm wrong, yeah. But still, Zergain was made it better, yeah. Much better.
I feel bad for the guy, since he was the only one who was actually trying to do the job correctly. Yet he's held back by the incompetence of his peers. Another thing that bugs me about the villains this season is simply the visual aesthetic. If you consider previous bad guys, they tended to have consistent color schemes and looks with detailing only when necessary. For example, Lord Zed is basically two colors, red and silver. Rayantic and Astronema have a black and silver color scheme, Astronema's hair notwithstanding. But Lothar, his generals, the interior of his ship, even the monsters have far too many colors and little details everywhere. It's like having a sleek black car, but then shoving about 100 different stickers on it with no rhyme or reason with the placement. It's ugly and not interesting to look at. This season, though, does have its strong points. Thematically, there's an undercurrent of family for most of the characters. Cam is consistently worried about his father and the state he's in as a guinea pig, who in turn is a devoted father who wants to protect his son from the potential problems of being a ranger. Blake and Hunter are brothers who are motivated by the loss of their own parents, and ultimately Hunter is rescued from evil through their connection. Even Lothar, despite his actions in the last episode, seems to have a soft spot for his nieces, letting them get away with far more than I would if I was in his position. Speaking of family, let's talk about Shane. He has trouble working on a team, both early on as well as with Hunter when he joins up. He's probably the most serious member of the team, but we learn in a filler episode why that is. While one might assume he's only interested in his skateboarding, we learn that his family puts enormous pressure on him to take his life seriously, to work on getting a job and worry about his future and the responsibilities he needs to be embracing. What people don't realize is that he does know what's important, both for his future and where he is now. It's just when one has the fate of the world on your shoulder, you need to find ways of keeping your sanity in check, like through a sport. His older brother, a businessman, discovers his double life as a ranger, and instead of being a jerk or something about it, like some TV shows would, he instantly understands and wants to help him. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. Blake, I have to say, is not given much to do. Aside from just his motivation and whatnot, it seemed like the biggest factor of his character was his budding relationship with Tori. Nothing seemed to come of it, but clearly there was an attraction between the two, though, like I said, the character was just average. Hunter is a little more standoffish than his brother and needed more time to be social, though he assumed the same level of blandness eventually. However, there is a gradual development that we see, where when he's first introduced, he's kind of rude.
My name's Dustin. I haven't seen you guys out here before. Where's the home track?
We come down from...
You wouldn't have heard of it.
Easy, bro. And you wonders why I don't have any friends.
Yet later, there's a specific thing that he refers to his fellow Rangers as when he's freed from Lothar's control.
Yeah, my friends.
Dustin is a very trusting nature, which gets him in trouble more than once. He's instantly friendly with people, but as a result doesn't think too far ahead about the consequences of his actions. It leads to him being a little vain at times, but in the end his heart is in the right place. There was a subplot I didn't mention in the main recap about how Dustin was kind of getting into a relationship with one of Lothar's nieces. but I didn't think it was going anywhere because she admitted to lying about the whole thing in the episode it was initially featured, but it was brought up again later, particularly at the end. Tori is probably the most competent fighter and most well-rounded person, but like the Thunder Rangers, it makes for someone who feels very generic and without personality quirks. She does get a very interesting episode later in the series, though, where she's transported into a parallel universe where the Rangers are evil and Lothar and his generals are the good guys, and she gladly stands and fights against them, despite her inability to morph. We did get to see early on that Cam had martial arts training, plus his resentment over not being a ranger and feeling like he lacks respect makes it a bit more complex. He reminds me a lot of Billy during Zeo, a tech geek who could do so much more for the team, but lacks the power to make it happen. I have to say, I found him to be my favorite character, despite how rude he started off as. His desire to help the team was selfless, and his quest to find the samurai powers, at least the first 2.5 parts of it, were the best of the season, especially when we see him meeting the younger version of his mother. The sensei is one of the weirdest and dumbest mentors ever. The problem is that if you don't actually have anything wise to write into the script, then don't try to play it up as wisdom, because otherwise you get really, really dumb lines like these.
Sensei, I've come to a conclusion. I'm lost.
Remember, Tori, a conclusion is simply the place where you got tired of thinking.
One who is lost in
Sick of the shit. Sick of the shit. I told you, I'm sick of the shit.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. There were some instances like that where as a kid, I thought initially, you know, that these certain quotes that he was saying were logical and were very inspired, very wise. But then now that I'm listening to it now,
we was like 10 years old or something. Shit. We thought that shit was the hardest shit ever.
I was 13. I thought it was inspiring. I thought it was wise.
A conclusion is not a thought no more. Holy shit, Mom, guess what? I'm a ninja now.
Yeah.
Thought is still lost, son, but using your ranger powers in everyday situations can have serious consequences.
The best part about that example is he's referring to when Dustin stops professionally hired goons from trashing a store, i.e. committing a crime. Are vandals an everyday situation in the Sensei's mind?
That was your argument. So if in everyday crimes and whatnot, if you see somebody robbing a store, why not use your ranger powers to stop them? That was your argument, and he just pointed that out.
I mean, now that's smart, but you might have a moment like let's go to Dragon Ball Z for a minute. Gohan pretty much went to the World Tournament without his helmet, but was in the Great Saiyaman uniform. So all his peers in school was like, that's Gohan. But he's the Great Saiyan. Holy shit. Same thing here. This could happen. Look, the Yellow Ranger saved today. On the news. Yeah, Yellow Ranger, take your helmet off. Nah, I probably shouldn't. I know the Yellow Ranger. It could be consequences with that. So yeah, I see now why it's a gift and a curse at the same time. So, you know.
This season tries to play things a bit more tongue-in-cheek than previous seasons, and I'm sorry to some people, that's great, but as I've said before, this is a biased perspective, and I'm giving my own opinions here, and I don't like the comedic focus. Don't get me wrong, part of the appeal of Power Rangers is the cheesiness of it, and I do like self-referential lines on occasion. However, most of the jokes aren't funny, and I fear that this is the season where we really started playing up bad puns and bad jokes from the Rangers during fights. They just distract from the action. Lothar's antics can get pretty intolerable, especially when he's supposed to be this big, bad alien conqueror. What happened to him in the depths of space that made him this way? When Cam visited the past, Keo was serious and pretty damn cool. However, somehow while he was exiled, he turned into what I think many people think of when they think of comedic Lord Zed. Overall, Ninja Storm is flawed. Like I said, there are a lot of things to like about it, and several episodes I do recommend, like The Samurai's Journey, but I don't think it was a good first outing for Disney's management of the show. However, there is a light in the distance for Disney's next season, Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder.
Hold up. shit. Oh my god. Okay. Stop. Anyway.
That was fine.
That was funny. So that's actually the fastest one I've had yet. Who would have thought that the most recommended one would be the fastest one?
That's probably why they recommend it. They got tired of just doing long ones.
Yeah.
Probably tired of my black ass too.
But you haven't been on this for long.
No. I've been. Don't ask. That's probably an author.
Anyway, in conclusion, Ninja Storm was great. It still is. However, of course, obviously, there are some problems that's in the series. Actually, there's problems within every series about Power Rangers. It's a
mighty
truth
Morphin Power Rangers. Well, as far as I know, anyway. But
their problems came on later into the shows.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about that.
They kind of just ran it too long. No, I can't even say that. No. My opinion's out the window. And on that note, it's your boy, Urban Ninja. You ain't following us, you against us.
Alright. Well,
ain't shit going on, but subscribe.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.